You guys, just before Christmas, met a frog that teleported you all into your own unique little puzzly bits, which you all passed with flying colours. Then learning in that moment that he shouldn't just lie every fucking chance he gets.
What did I do when I got out of there? I immediately lied.
Valen learned nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Tata encompassing all of the different reflections of himself and just accepting who he is and being all of them. And Grandolph. Well, Grandolph spoke to some gods, which was fun.
Grandolph.
Yeah, you Grandolph with a couple of gods, which was fun.
For context of the people who did watch last episode and saw me talk about the battered donkey sex position, we have established outside of stream that the official position for that is when you naked play fight with a male prostitute, also referred to as a he-haw. There you go.
And if you guys want to know about the battered donkey, you can feel free to watch the previous video live on Yorkshire Bother's YouTube channel.
It's not live. We're live now.
Like and subscribe.
Anyway,
if you go there, Kirsty's going to be sat in the comment section just repeatedly saying hello to people.
It's always fun.
So then you guys made your way back to Fandolin, handed in your quests and stuff, and I think Yorkie, you bought some armor. And
I've upgraded my armor. I've commissioned a silver sword, which is going to take a week, and we all leveled up to level 4.
You did level up to level 4, and then you were on your way to Butterskull Ranch, because there's a orc attack up on Butterskull Ranch. But on your way there, you saw the ruins of the village of Coneyberry, which you learnt from Hogrod that it was taken over by were-rats not long ago. And just as you were looking over to the village, you saw some little kind of like floaty, wispy kind of things in the ruins. And Valen heard a very familiar voice calling out to him. And we will get to...
Yo, Valen, show me what that tongue do.
That's what it, yeah, that's what it said.
That's exactly it.
The session ended with me walking towards the ruins like this, going...
See what kind of session we're in for today. However, hopefully that'll change when
he gives me trauma. I need to get my character shield ready.
That just makes you more kinky, don't you know?
A donkey.
Okay.
It's time to duel.
What's going on? I was like, why are we so quiet?
Spooky music.
It's time to... Oh, I was going on Yorkie's YouTube and just saying hello.
You bet. Have you actually?
I actually did, yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake. Let's go have a look at this shit while Nate loads in. Ooh. Ooh.
Alright.
Then I replied to myself saying hello.
You enter the ruins of Coneyberry. There is a thin fog floating across the floor. Around you, you can see several ghosts kind of wandering the desolate streets and passing through the ruins. They don't seem to notice you or look at you. They kind of very slowly just floating through. In amongst them are these sort of wisp-like creatures, which are just...
Are those white orbs kind of light that we can see?
Yeah, and they're also kind of just like floating through. Yeah, so you look around and you can see all the destruction and everything. And Tata, could you give me a history check, please?
No. I mean, yeah.
I wanna.
Good start, that. Can you give me a history check? No. Session ends.
20.
That's it, guys. Have a good day.
20? Off the bat?
A day 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
Still good.
Tata, you recognize this village. You remember it being the last place. I think you've gathered what I'm hitting at here, yeah?
No.
I'll send you a little message. Just
Yeah, I think I've gathered what he's getting at, and I don't even know your backstory. Come on, man.
Oh, I know. I just want to make him say it.
The
I mean, I
last
could say
place,
it, but I didn't want to. I didn't know if you want me to tell the others this.
the last place you've experienced the battered donkey.
So, this village was the last village that you and your tribe attacked and destroyed before you realized that this was not the life you wanted. You recognize the chaos, and you even recognize some of the bodies on the ground, or the skeletons that are left on the ground, which you personally slaughtered. And from the south, the sort of bottom house here, you notice it's a lot less ruined than the others. All of you know. And Valen, that is where you can hear the voice calling out to you from.
Okay.
Are we meant to see all the ghosts?
What was that, Tata?
Are we meant to see all the ghosts?
Yeah. You can see everything, right? You can see that.
Ah, cool.
Hearing the voice, Valen's gonna be very tunnel visioned, and he's gonna sort of run about halfway down the street before he notices everything around him, and then he's gonna stop and be like, "Oh, fuck."
May I roll a little insight to, see if I recognize the clear...
Like the wispy ones?
Well, no, for Yorkie, to see it on his face, the fucking panic, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to think of the right emotion.
Yeah, give me insight checks, both of you.
Yeah.
Who's the both of us? Yorkie?
No, for you is Althea, sorry.
Oh yeah, and a boosh. Oh well, okay. I don't notice shit. I think I got a 4 and a 4. I got 8. Actually, it's not terrible. It's not good. Excuse me.
So, Yorkie, would you like to tell Tata what is currently sort of how your character's reacting at the moment?
Well, you can visibly see there's some sort of shock and surprise on Valen's face, but that was present before he noticed everything that was going on around him, because obviously he could hear the voice, but obviously you guys aren't aware of that. I imagine only I could hear the voice.
Yeah.
And then it was as I sort of stepped onto a bone and it crunched under my feet, you saw the realization as I looked down and then looked around, and it's almost like, do you know when you see like a thriller movie when they walk into a room where there's been a murder and there's blood splattered up the walls and they're like, "Ugh," and they're like colour leaves the face. So I'm not so much fearing for my, like, you can tell he's not so much fearing for his own life, it's more the shock of the horror of everything around him has just caught him very much off guard.
So as I rolled a 8, I probably just think you have the shits or something like that.
you don't notice anything different about him. You've kind of just seen him just kind of rush forward in this ruins. You kind of think he's a bit brave at the moment. He's just like gone headfirst into this place full of ghosts and corpses and skeletons and stuff.
Brave one, sure, by going into a place that seems more comfortable for me than yourself.
As much as I'd like to blame this on bravery, I'm afraid you might be mistaken today, Grandad.
You have the shits, by.
I don't think I have the opportunity for that right now. Look around.
Right,
You haven't seen much war, have you?
Until we got to Nomengard, I'd never even seen death.
Well, this is what it looks like.
Well, you got the first 5 out of the way pretty quickly then, by.
What visually is a much difference between these ghosts? Obviously, they'll all have their own distinct appearances, but like, is there any defining features that would make these look substantially different from like the Banshee we met at the lighthouse, or?
Yeah, so the Banshee would be more like a haunting presence, kind of everything about it kind of floating, and it would look more dead, I guess. These ghosts are kind of, they look all like commoners, just everyday village people. None of them have any sort of like weapons or anything in their hands. They are just your kind of standard village folk, really.
Can I sort of look around, see if I can sort of feel any hostility coming off any of them? Just the ghosts themselves. I'm not concentrating on the wisps right now.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Insight check. Okie dokie, 1 second. I should remember this by now. One day I will. Insight there. That is every fucking session. Nat 20, first roll.
20, nice. You don't get any hostility. You don't even look like, the ghosts don't even look like they can see you. They are kind of just like wandering around, seemingly lost where they are.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of like watch them going about their business. I'm gonna look at Grandolph and Taylor and be like, in your adventures, have either of you ever come across anything like this?
History check. Bump.
Well, I call
10 plus 5, 15.
Okay. You've seen ghosts before. You've seen during the War of the Medallions, you would have seen the Marshes of the Dead, which was just a place where the restless spirits of the soldiers and everything couldn't be put to rest, so they
Sure.
wandered the marshes.
Sounds cool.
I
Let's should
sure
turn that into a
remember
movie.
as well, by sure, you know. I just say to you there, Valen, you know, I ain't afraid of no ghost, by. I've seen me fair share, you know, wandering those marshes of the dead. By, do you want to go say hello to maybe one or two of them common folk ghosty ghosts there? See what they say. As
Is
you're
it-
our...
Is it safe?
Sure. We'll find out, by. We might as well find out and see what happened here, right? Or do you
Okay,
want to just pass through?
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit scared.
Do you want me to talk? I'm not the best talker, but I'll give it me best go.
If you want to lead, I will certainly follow, but I'm way out of my depth here.
That's what she said, by. Hello there, are you? I'll talk to this one up here. This one. Hello there, you. How are you getting on, sure?
So as you speak to the ghost, it kind of like turns its head towards you. It seemingly looks at you, but also kind of through you at the same time. And it steps forward and just passes through you as you speak to it.
Not much of a talker then.
You get like a proper chill go through you as it walks.
I roll to see if I have an erection after that.
Oh, I can see how this session's going today. We've all had sugar this morning.
I've had a lot of sugar.
I've
had no sugar today. I'm being good.
I didn't get too much sleep, but yeah, I had a lot of carbs and stuff. So yeah, I'm
But you can see after the ghost walks through you, you can see the it is the appearance of a woman, and she looks down towards the two skeletons on the floor just here.
This would probably be yourself, and judging by the size of it, your child, possibly?
Question. This is to Mateo, out of character. Has
tiny
Tater
husband.
has Tater ever like referred to his little? Because you have that book, don't you? Have you ever referred to that book in front of us so we know you've got it? I think you have, haven't you?
have.
Have you not?
No, I think you were reading it while you were
I
traveling.
read it
once.
whenever. Yeah, I read it once while we were traveling, but that was. Let's see, what was that when we were going with Raskin?
I think that was
No, we
from
couldn't have done that.
Umbridge Hill. From Dabra Gwyn's place.
Either way, I wouldn't be aware that he's got this book of info.
Probably not, no.
Well, technically I don't, because I returned it.
Oh shit, you did, didn't you? Damn, I was gonna if I'd have known that you had it, I was gonna ask in character if your book said anything about spirits, like restless
It did
spirits.
not.
Fair enough. So that's just, is it still looking at the bones on the floor then, or has it moved
It's
on?
kind of continued its wandering.
Okay.
Perhaps we could put the bodies to rest and offer a prayer.
Valen.
I was about to be like, yes.
That is the voice calling you once again from the.
So as I hear it, I'm gonna sort of like my head's gonna sort of like raise up from looking at the floor, and I'm sort of gonna half take in what Tater's just said, and I'm just like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. But as I say, I'm just gonna start walking towards that building. Which building did you say it was? Sorry, is it this one down here, bottom right? I'm gonna start walking down towards that building. So I'm not fully dismissive of what he said. Like I've said it sounds like a good idea, but you can tell that I'm not fully listening.
Archie as a spy, he's so brave. Look at him go.
I'm going to
It was genetic.
sort of.
What's that supposed to mean by?
I'm just going to review and see what spells I got in my level up to see if there's anything that I want to use here. I don't think there's anything that would help, but no, there isn't. I'm gonna start entering this house then, slowly, cautiously. I'm gonna have my hand on my longsword as I go in.
Sure. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just fixing up something else. So,
Valen dies.
as you sort of approach the house there, so 2 seconds.
And as I'm going to go in, I'm just going to be like, does anyone else hear that?
Sound of your bravery, by? Yes, it's echoing through these halls.
No, it's something else. It sounds like a voice.
My voice? No.
I imagine you can't hear much about the sound of your own voice.
As you approach the house, you suddenly see the ghosts of a bunch of orcs, just kind of like
I've seen them.
Yeah, we all see it. So half orcs.
I wouldn't have gone fully in then. Yeah, I'd probably be around there then to be able to see them.
So,
yeah,
half orcs and orcs, kind of like you see like the ghostly apparitions of them tearing down villages and like you can see like the sort of like the last memory of these
like an
of these
echo,
ghosts'
almost.
deaths. Yeah, like the echoes of their deaths, and you can see them being cut down. And you notice that they are all the people being cut down are unarmed and they are running for their lives. And you can kind of see like the building burning. And as you approach the building, you see an echo of Kerry running into the building ahead of you.
Right. Just glancing at these echoes of these orcs, do we recognize the armor that they're wearing?
Give me an insight check.
That is a 6 + 1, that's a 7.
Oh, I got a 4 + a 4 and 8.
Tato, would you like to do a insight check?
Certainly.
So,
Wow,
Tato,
no.
you definitely recognize the armor that they are wearing. It is similar to the armor that you would have been wearing at the start. It is kind of like hide armor. But for the other two, you don't notice that it's... If you're trying to say is it similar to like the Talos people, it's kind of not really. It is kind of just like your basic hide armor of like that you'd see a tribe of barbarian orcs wearing.
And I hate to tell you, we don't wear armor. We go clothing.
Not hide out. Yeah, you know what I mean. Sorry, like
But yeah, like a lot of them tend to be quite boar specific outfits.
furry fur stuff.
Yeah, they're all furries. That is what it is. He's from a clan of furries.
Stuff.
Well, I am going to, obviously I've glanced at them, I've not recognised it, and then I've seen the sort of echo of Kerry going to the building, so I'm going to follow the echo in.
Okay.
Fairly quickly.
Can I roll an insight to see that if he's kind of focused on that specific ghost or anything like that, or?
So you didn't see that ghost.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, I don't see that ghost. Okay, never mind.
You just see
This
that
feels
Valen
like
has,
a trap.
that Valen has just tunnel vision and gone into this building.
I ain't rolling shit then.
All right.
Have they at least noticed that I've gone into the building?
Might as well mosey on in, boys.
Valen, as soon as you enter the building,
Yep.
everything around you is now it looks just completely untouched. It is a nice, well-made house. I was gonna make a map separate, but I was like, I can't be asked.
You're all good.
I'm not doing what we did last session. I go back and forth with two maps. So the house is all nicely done up. It's got like a stone floor, and the wooden walls that are done up with pictures on the walls. They seem like framed paintings. At the end of the corridor, there's doors to either side of you, which are open. You can see one of them goes into like a dining room area. The other goes into sort of like a library kind of study area.
Okay.
At the end of the hallway, the door is open a crack, and there's a glow of light coming from it, and you can smell what smells like a home cooked like pie. You know, like a meat pie that you can just smell the scent coming through.
Can I look at the pictures hung on like around the house and see if I recognize who's in the pictures?
You can. Give me a perception check.
That is a 16 plus 2, so that's an 18.
The pictures on the walls are of you and Kerry together.
Do we still see Valen, by the way?
You can see him currently standing in the ruins of the house.
And looking at the walls.
Yeah.
Looking at destroyed walls that aren't there, like, yeah.
He's like, you can see him kind of like looking around in amazement and just what looks like he's, for you, it's going to look like he's staring off into the distance, sort of like to the north. But obviously for Valen, you can see the walls of the house.
Can I try and break, like, obviously, because I know in my mind that the only time we were together was on the ship. So can I try and roll to see if I can break this mental trick and see if I can like sort of realize that it's not real?
Give me a
Arcana?
Let's see. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay, 1 second. That is a 9. No, it's not a 19. That is a 15. Sorry, is that 15? Yeah, 15. So this dice, I love them, but they're fucking hard to read. Plus 4, so that's a 19.
All right. So as you kind of look at the picture, it sort of becomes kind of like a bit opaque, and you can kind of see
translucent.
Translucent, yeah. It's there, but it's
fucking semi-transparent.
Yeah. But the picture of you two is very accurate of the two of you together. But you both look happy.
Well, I can see it, and it makes me smile. But in the back of my mind, I know it's not real.
Yeah, you kind of figuring it's not real.
This is a trick. And I'm going to draw my sword and then look towards that door where the light was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, are you seeing this?
The runes by? Yes. 'Tis quite a shame.
You don't see the whole fucking house?
Well, we see part of the house by. The bottom part. The top part seems to be missing somewhere.
I'm gonna
What do you
sort
see,
of,
Valen?
I see a full house, a happy home, and something wants me to go through that door. I'm gonna point to the door where the
Interesting.
glow's coming from, and I'm gonna draw my sword.
Allow
I'm gonna
me
draw
to
both my swords. Fuck it! I can do that now.
allow me to just have a wee little dabble through me spells list and check something, guys. Oh, hold on one moment, please. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And that take an hour to go.
No, because that's if you're using like thingamyups,
Other
isn't
ritual.
it?
So you can
if
use it
it's
as a ritual to
ritualistic.
save a spell slot, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, like, do you just want to wait an hour?
No, I'm good.
Because I would love to save a spell slot.
I mean, if I'm happy to back out of here and wait an hour while you do your ritual if you want.
Tater?
I'm good. If you want to save yourselves, do whatever Grandolph would do.
Fuck it, waste the slot, waste the slot, waste the slot, waste the slot.
Okay, so you're using detect magic, yeah?
Yeah, I'll use detect magic.
All right. So after the ritual is done, I'm trying to work out if it is magic.
Nate does not remember. Do you remember? 21st night in September.
Nothing ahead of you glows.
Oh,
Ruins do not start glowing.
that's very interesting, bye. It doesn't seem to be something magical anyway, bye.
So either it's something more powerful or I've officially gone insane.
Does anything magical around? Because it's what? It's anything within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, there's nothing that is glowing at the moment.
The only magical thing here, boys, is myself, the axe, and something in your pocket, Yorkie. Or sorry, Phelan.
That
Who is this Yorkie which
The
That-
dice.
would be the dice or my cards. It'll be one of the two.
Bye.
you call
So
your dice Yorkie?
yes, Yorkie the dice. So yeah, there's nothing else magical here, boys. It looks like. So whatever's behind that door, I don't know what it is, boy. But be on your guard.
What's the
Kind of
harm in
want to
looking?
open it. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to regret this and I'm going to walk up to the door and just kick it open.
Pretty intrigued myself,
Sword's
boy.
still drawn. You want to fuck with my mind? Show yourself.
The
And I'm
door
going
is
to kick
back
the door
here,
open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
Oh, hey,
walk
looks
up
like
to the
we got
door.
friends.
Sword's drawn. I'm pissed that it's fucking with my head and using that against me. And I'm just going to kick it open. Obviously, the door that those two cannot see.
Yeah. What are you two doing?
I'm gonna be
looks
very
like we got friends.
very impressed about how much damage he's done to that air.
Well, I mean, just before he's walking up to the door. So are you guys going in with him? Are you staying where you are? Or what's the plan?
Grandalf will probably just keep distance, yeah,
Okay.
but be ready.
Tata.
It looks like we have friends to the south.
The south?
These things, they're ghosts.
They're ghosts. They're
Yeah,
the,
they're
they're the
ghosts
echoes.
that I mentioned.
Oh, I was like, why the fuck are we?
Well, you just had to go. Why does no one care that we're getting beset on by orcs? Like,
Yeah, they've been there for like 10 minutes.
I didn't see them before. Hello?
Tata, what are you doing? Are you going in with Yorkie or are you
Oh, yeah.
staying there?
No, it's just true.
You just chilling there? Cool. So,
I trust your.
Valen, as you kick the door open, you don't feel anything. You don't feel your foot hit anything, but the door kind of like swings open, and inside there's a table just covered with just amazingly smelling food, and at the counter, Carrie turns around, and she's holding a freshly made pie, and she's like, "I've been waiting for you, silly."
oh, this is mean. This is so fucking mean.
She looks exactly the same as the day she left you.
I'm gonna sheath one of my swords, and I'm gonna lower the other one. And I'm
What
gonna.
do you see, by? Sorry.
I've checked out of them two right now, unfortunately, and I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up to her till we're like face to face, like properly, and I'm just gonna look and he's gonna have not so much a look of happiness, sort of a bittersweet lament in his face. Like, he's happy that he's seeing her face again, even though he knows it's not real. And I think the fact that he knows it's not real is the real kicker.
Whereabouts is he placed now? Like, has he gone down here or something like that, or?
He's kind of where he is now. For you,
cool.
Yorkie, she's stood. I'll put a little ghost there for you, just so you can see where.
I'll press a little bit further so it will in.
Okay, so Grandolph.
Hi, bye.
As soon as you enter into the ruins, you no longer see the ruins. You no longer see Valen. Around you, you recognize your home from the Shadowfell. Everything is before you left to be tortured and all that. This is your home. As when you were a child.
Ding! What was that?
Sorry.
I was like,
It sounds like ring bells.
Sorry, carry on. You recognize the home from the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Proceed.
And
Before the
sort
shadow
of-
fell. Whenever
yeah.
I was in, yeah.
yeah, I can't remember the name of the place you said, but ahead of you is the fountain that you once ruined, and it has been rebuilt. And everyone is joyous, and they look at you and they say, Grandolph, me boy, welcome home.
Don't know who the fuck you lot are. Can I roll something? Just based off of, obviously I know what's happening with Valen.
You kind of gathered that Valen is seeing things that aren't there, so it makes sense that you would also check.
Okay, so what do I roll?
Insight.
Charisma? Oh, insight, yeah. Okay,
We get
cool.
insight.
Can I have a good roll this time? Yay! 18 plus 5.
Yeah, so
four.
you're kind of figuring out as well that these are, I think, in a similar fashion to Valen, that you aren't quite seeing anything that's actually there, and you can kind of, once again, you can kind of see them start to become a little bit semi-transparent.
I see. Yeah, I'm just going to walk on out of here very promptly, right?
Yeah, and again, as soon as you step out of the ruins, behind you, you can see the ruins of what they are again. You can see Valen standing in the middle of them.
Very
Tato, are you looking at this orc here, I think? What you...
Cousin Grug, is that you?
It's not Cousin Grog.
Do I hear him say that? Do I hear him say that?
Yeah.
So, by the way, I would say that I would say that
the name.
probably Grandolph would recognize the well first and foremost, but he wouldn't recognize the people too much. So, because he was very, very young, like you know. So,
That's
yeah,
fine.
he will always remember the well. You know.
Yes. I figured you would.
I am
figured you
so
would.
curious to find out what this well is at some point.
Well, you'll find out sometime.
So, Valen, what would you say? What are you saying to Carrie? Sorry.
So at this point, I'm going to be that close with it. I'm almost resting my forehead on hers. I don't know if I can feel anything back, or if it's still a bit like the door scenario again.
You feel that she's there. Everything in you is telling you that she is currently in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of stand there for a minute, sort of soaking in the fact that even though I know she's not, it feels like she is. And he's gonna say, I spent so long trying to find you. It's just a shame that you're not really here. And I'm gonna run my sword through her.
Okay. The sword pierces through her, and blood starts trickling down along the edges of the sword. She looks down at herself, hand on her chest. Valen, what have you done? The pie drops to the floor. She falls to her knees, tears coming down her face, the blood pouring out of her onto the floor below.
I'm going to look at her and knelt on the floor bleeding. I'm like, there are many things in this world I can abide, but pulling this thread isn't one of them. Cut the head off. Tears streaming down his face because it still hurts, but he knows it's not her. Fuck off.
So before you attack, she says, the day I left, we were in trouble. I didn't have time to go back for you, but we did go back for you. You don't know this, but when we came back, you were gone. And now what? You kill me for trying to save my crew?
I waited as long as I could. Doesn't change the fact you left, and it doesn't change the fact you are not still in front of me right now.
So as you speak, you feel kind of like a warmth, just kind of like hugging you, just wrapping itself around you.
Okay.
Would you like to make me
Sorry, I just looked at chat and Lily said probably a 50-year-old man in a skin suit anyway, and it really tickled me. No, we're not supposed to read chat, but that's hard to ignore.
a strength saving throw, please?
Strength, okay. Oh, I completely missed my try. Try again. That is a 16 plus 2, 18.
Cool. So, just before it grasps around you and actually takes hold, you realize there is a large tentacle currently wrapping its way around you, and just as it's about to restrain you, you manage to push it off, and suddenly the illusion around you is broken.
Okay.
And ahead is this giant creature. It's kind of stuck to the wall of what is left of the wall on the side there. It's got these kind of 4 large tentacles that are coming out of it. It doesn't have any eyes. It's got quite a large mouth. Grandolph, would you like to give me a history check, please?
I shall buy. Before all of this happens, though, I nod over to Tater. I mention, I think whatever's going on in this here house by is bringing up stuff that is in the past, let's say. It's all well that is shitting. It was particularly bad as well, by when I was wee. I remember it well, though, you know. But yeah, so I saw that and fecked out of there as quickly as possible. But, I heard you saying that you know, possibly know that fella there, that ghost.
What?
And then probably all of that happens. I rolled a 17 plus a 4, 21. Oh wait, history, so plus 5, so 22.
So, yeah, we'll carry on for that for a second. So, Tater, if you want to reply, you're more than welcome.
I saw.
Because you said
more so Tater's I'm trying to follow the lines in which you're going of you're saying inside the house there's a history, and then by the way, you know this person. I'm
well, yeah, because whenever I walked outside, it was whenever you had said, "Oh, Bobby or whatever the fuck, is that you?" So, and I heard that. So
Yeah, we're just going back to Grandolph hearing you say, "Is that you?" Yeah. And he's asked you if you do know him.
I recognize him, but I do not know him.
interesting by. And then let's just say this whole fucking shenanigan happens.
Yeah. So what you guys see is the creature appear with its tentacles around Valen, and Valen just kind of like throwing it off just before it gets hold. And Grandolph, you recognize this creature as a creature from the Shadowfell. It is called a Balhanoth.
Shit buys.
They are
Sure.
large aberrations. They are kind of like almost legendary creatures in a way.
Grandson, get the fuck out of there, bye.
Well, I wasn't planning on fucking staying, was I?
Let's roll initiative, please.
Bye.
That is a 12 plus initiative 3, 15.
One of the few things I will use roll 20s for.
Initiative too.
Count some.
Aha.
20, nice. Grandolph for the 13.
Unlucky for some, including Grandolph.
Would you say Yoki 15?
15, yeah.
It's only lucky if you're trying to hit us.
Yeah, because that's an almost always miss.
Mm-hmm.
No. For some reason, it doesn't change your turn order. It just adds a new one in, which is frustrating. All right, time for my first roll of the night. Let's have a look. Ooh, nice. All right. So, Tata, with very quick reflexes, you notice the creature now, and you are up first.
Well, let's see. This thing has no roof, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, Valen's not on the turn order, by the way.
I got him on the order.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oops,
turn
I'm
order doesn't
right up
work for
next
me
to-
for some reason, it's fine.
It's all good, as long as I can see it and let you know.
I'd like a little raging, please.
Yeah.
Raging and Cajun.
All right. So there is kind of like half walls to. There's one obviously behind you here. So you could grow. Yeah, we can say you grow. Yeah. If you would like to grow. Would you like to grow?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm a grower, not a grower.
Alright, yeah. So rage.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna do an oldie but a goodie, a little bit of grappling.
Okay. Give me the athletics.
Yes, sir. 22.
It passes.
Nice. Restrain that piece of shit.
Sweetly.
Are you done yet?
Yeah, and I was like,
All right. It is the Valhala's turn. So Tata, that's going to be a 14 to hit.
nope.
Nope. Lovely. And that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 7, so that's going to be 4 bludgeoning damage after being halved. And would you like to make a strength saving throw, please?
Oh yeah, I'm good at those. Oh my god, advantage on those. 15.
Is the 10 not the first one?
Yeah, the 10 was the first one, but I get advantage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just forgot to click it on my.
Yeah, no worries. So 15 is a pass. Is a pass. Nice. Valen,
Yes.
does a 16 hit?
A 16?
Yes.
No.
Ooh,
Upgrade, motherfucker.
nice. All right, cool. So the creature goes to bite at Tater with his, it just kind of chomps his jaw. The fist misses. Manages to swipe with him with one tentacle, kind of slapping him across the face, but not enough to get any sort of restraint on him. And Valen manages to just kind of, with his brand new spanking armor, just it bounces off without any sort of damage. And Valen, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to just have a look and see what new things I have that I can do. 1 second. Because I have new toys at my disposal now.
Yo.
Just don't put them anywhere appropriate.
I am going to cast spray of cards at 2nd level at the creature.
Ooh.
So that is a 15-foot cone, so from where I am I should be able to do it without hitting Mateo. It's a dex saving throw of 14.
What does it do?
If it fails, it takes 2d10 of force damage and is blinded. On a successful save, it takes half as much damage only.
Cool. What was the save, sorry?
A dex save of 14.
It does pass.
Okay. And then I am going to use that spell, even though I did cast it. I am going to use my tempestuous magic as my bonus action to fly this way without triggering opportunity. And then I'm just
It
going to
doesn't do damage if it passes.
Oh, if it fails, so it still does damage. But I am going to do my tempestuous there, and then I will tell you how much damage it does. It does 4 damage.
Cool.
There you go. Oh, it's nice having 2nd level spells.
All right, Grandalf, you're up.
Hi, bye. I'm going to cast.
Would you like me to give you a bit of information about the creature? Sorry, I realized you recognize them. So these are creatures that create. They're able to warp their lair into their something that their prey desires, or something that their prey would be lured to. They. Yeah, so they can sense your desires and your what you know, and they can also be invisible.
Oh shit, bye. So I'll use a bonus action to shout to the 2 lads. Bios, just remember, keep your wits about you, boys. If anything around you changes and it doesn't match what we currently see, it's not real. Focus. Eyes on the prize, boys. Eyes on the fucking prize, boys. And then I'm gonna cast a newie but a goodie, boys. Level 2 spell, Flaming Spear.
Okay.
Oh no.
Whoosh. 9 damage, so it's a dex saving throw, and it didn't put in how much the save is, but that's grand. Alf. Sick. How do you fucking calculate this again? It's the proficiency plus... How do you...
Plus your spellcasting modifier, I think.
The only thing is, you've said it
I've
can go
got a-
invisible. I was going to take Fairy Fire with my level up, and I didn't, and I'm fuming.
I've got a spell that as my spellcasting modifier, I think, right?
Yeah, so there should be one of the other spells you have is a saving throw we've used before, so it should be the same.
This one says we have 13 bottom.
Yeah.
Which one says 13?
Either way, it's gonna fail. So roll me some damage.
I gotta find this though. Maybe Burning Hands will. No.
Isn't that what he did? The 9 damage?
Yeah, the 9 damage is the damage it takes.
Oh, isn't Flaming Sphere that it creates a sphere, right? And it stays there?
Yeah, I can move it with a bonus action then as
Yeah.
well. So
Alright, let me get a little shape.
it's a newie but a goodie. Let me look this up.
Oh, that fire effect is so satisfying to look at.
Am I right?
It's really cool.
Where are you putting it, Ghost?
We will say I am putting it maybe here, just so it kind of encompasses it but leaves a little bit of room.
It's going to be an unoccupied space.
Oh. Alright. Shit. Oh yeah, probably here's goodie, yeah. Here's probably good. Oh wait, no, that's, there's a little thing there, so probably here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I can give you that. That's fine.
We can push it back into it.
Alright. Is there anything else you would like to do in your turn?
There's absolutely nothing I can do.
Alright.
By the way, I warned Valen and Tater just to keep your wits about you, and if it transforms the environment in any way, just, you know.
Yeah, I took my headphones with me when I stepped away, so I heard.
Alright.
Don't
Eyes
worry.
on the prize,
Thank you, though.
It is Barker's same. Would anyone like Barker's to do anything at this moment?
Hey.
Stay? Give me a hand, my handler.
That was one of the commands.
With advantage. With advantage.
That's one of the commands we learned, Nathan. What do you mean?
Yes, he does
I
stay.
get +1.
It's a low DC. It's fine. Alright, Tater, we're back to you.
Well, I'm gonna do another goodie but an oldie. Bit of grappling.
Bit of grappling.
That athletics check.
17,
75.
nice.
17. Damn. Not great.
You're not gonna believe it, but it passed again.
No, I believe it.
Fucking murder dice.
Silvery Barbs?
Is that, yeah, you can silver barb, is that right?
Yep.
Or is that on their attack
The
though?
last one.
It's anything. So it's on the chosen creature. They must re-roll and use a lesser roll. Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. There you go.
Saving throw, cool. Alright. That is even higher.
Every time, man.
So I was like, the first one when I had a 22, that's when you use the silver bar.
Tato, anything else?
Nope, that's what I do.
Alright.
I do the thing.
Oh, it's
Creature is up.
15 for me. 15 should be the spellcasting
Okay.
modifier. Sorry.
That is going to be 15 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That is 2, 5. So it's going to be 3 piercing damage after being halved for the first one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a day 20.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 5 bludgeoning. Oh wait, do you get half bludgeoning as well? Yeah.
Yeah. Piercing, bludgeoning, slashing.
Yeah, cool. So that's 5 bludgeoning after half. And can you give me a strength saving throw, please?
So that'll bring you down to
Yes, sir.
33, if my math's correct, right?
That is a pass.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
And the last attack is a miss. Valen, you're
I
up.
will.
That wall sort of halfway between squares, is that a passable surface with it being a low wall, or would you allow that?
I will give it to you on an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Are you moving over it, or are you trying to shoot over it?
I'm going to move in for actual hits. It's a stupid idea, but I'm going to give it a go. That's not a D20 that I demand, that's a D12. Let's not roll that one. The number won't be that high. Acrobatics, did you say?
Yes.
That is a 13 plus 3, so that is a 14. No, 13 plus 3. Maths is hard! 16! 16!
That is a you will balance on that wall.
Okay, that was painful maths. And then I'm going to do one sweep with my scimitar first.
Okay.
So that is a 19 on the dice plus that's a scimitar first plus 4, so that's a 23.
Yeah.
For how much damage is that? Scimitar 1d6 plus 2. My maths is not with it today. That is a 5 plus 2, so that is for 7 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to use one of my bardic inspiration points to do one of my flourishes. Which flourish is it? Deal extra damage equal to the number you roll on the die of a bardic inspiration. What's a bardic inspiration die? How much is that? I can't remember.
D6.
Another d6. So that's an additional 3 damage on that.
Cool.
And then is a flourish a bonus action? I don't think it is it? It's just a special action. No, so it's part of my action, I think, which means I can then use my bonus action. So I'm then going to come back round with my longsword for another strike, since I've got 2 weapon fighting for a... That is a 13 plus 4, 5, 6, 17 to hit.
That's going to be a hit, yeah.
And that is going to be another 5 plus 6, another 7 damage.
Cool. Oh, thank you.
Oh, College of Swords bards are beautiful.
Oh, good. Thank you.
And that is my turn.
Lovely. Alright. You said 7 damage in here, so let's go to there. Alright, Grandolph, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast an oldie and a goodie. Well, a new oldie and a goodie. Gonna cast Bone Chill. Or Chill Touch, sorry. But
Yeah.
why did I click it? I shouldn't have clicked it. Fuck, I guess I have to use that then. Hey, I assume that misses.
Yeah.
No, that's the damage first.
Oh, that's the damage? No, that's the roll.
Oh no, never mind. Yeah, you're right. That is the. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So, yep.
Sorry,
It'll
wait a minute.
still take the damage from the, has to roll the dexterity save for the flaming sphere though.
It's going to pass the dex save, so it's halved, yeah?
Halved, yeah.
I
Do-
googled
do
as
you want me to
well.
reroll?
Blade Flourish is part of my main action. I just want to double check that.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I was looking as well, but
Do you want me to,
you can re-roll that, yeah.
Reroll the
Because you
damage?
did the excellent.
all right, okay. I was going to say re-roll the damage on the flaming sphere. Does that stick each turn as the original damage?
No, re-roll each time.
Reroll each time. Okay, so the flaming sphere would be... Right, I got 10, so it'll be 5 damage.
Nice.
And then the chill touch, d20. Yeah, I still miss. Well, I got a 10. I got a 10. Does a 10 hit?
No.
All right, lads, we know a 10 doesn't hit, yeah?
Okay. We're back to Tata.
I'm gonna do a newie but an oldie. Great axe. Fuck.
A newie but an oldie.
It's a 10 to hit, yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's not a hit, I'm afraid. You can use your bonus action to reckless attack if you want, which gives you advantage, but then it gives him advantage on his attack.
Fair enough. I'll do that. He may as well get advantage. She's gonna hit me. Let's do it. Nope.
That's painful.
That is 7 and an 8.
Now, with advantage, it's
Which
going
on
to
the
attack
back
you.
is 4 and 2. Good. I'm so glad I did that.
So it's going to be an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
That is going to be 4 piercing damage as it bites down onto your arm. Its second attack. It's going to miss completely. If with advantage, I was lucky.
You're with advantage?
Yeah. I rolled like a 2 and a 4.
So did I last time. That's great.
Valen,
Yep.
its third attack is coming for you.
Yep.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, I figured. That is going to be 9 bludgeoning damage as it hits you with this tentacle. And
Yep.
give me a strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving. Okay, 1 second. That is a 16 plus 2, 18.
It does not grapple you either.
Okay.
You're up.
Since it hit me, do you want me to roll anything to maintain my balance on that wall, or are you quite happy with me just staying up there?
Nah, I'm okay with you being up there.
Okay. I'm gonna sort of. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do another attack with just my longsword as my main action.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do another flourish on that one, and you expand another bardic die. So I need that, and I need to roll to see if it fucking hits first, don't I? Really? That is a 13 plus 4, 17.
Yep.
And that is, so it's damage on that is a D8, which is that one, plus the D6 for the bardic. That is 6 plus 5, that's 11 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast. Where are you now? Healing Word on Tater for. Oh, nice! We've got a 4 on the dice as well. 8 healing.
Appreciate you, brother.
I got you, boy. So I'll bring you up to 30. It's 37 you're on now, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maths is hard,
Who
man.
said you were good at math?
Maths is hard.
I got an A* in maths, but then the minute you put me just doing simple addition on the fly, I'm fucked. Give me trigonometry, as I proved tonight. I can do trigonometry. It's fine. Adding 8 to something, not a chance.
Grand off, you're up.
Bye.
Did you have to do trigonometry?
So I'll have to roll its dexterity
sorry.
again, please.
Yeah. Fail
That dexterity by.
I was rolling 2d6 for some reason. What's the damage it does? That's a fail.
Hey, so it'll take 8 damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, reasonable. On the attack roll, because I'm using Chill Touch, an oldie but a goodie bye. I got 15 plus 5, 20.
Does hit, yeah.
Alright, bye. Damage is 1d8. Where's my d8s? Over there. Okay. Yeah. And he's going to take a full 6 out of that.
Nice.
Chilling, one might say.
We're back to Tater.
Time for what I did last turn. How about that?
What, reckless attack?
19. Nope, don't need the reckless attack if it's a 19.
Does it hit, yeah?
Yay! Everybody say yay for 5 damage. On my 12 damage die. I still do 5. Oh, plus 2 damage because I'm raging. So that's
Oh, okay, yeah.
At least it's a 7. Yeah.
That makes it all the better.
Roll. I know, it's good fun. That's why I like using Roll20 sometimes because my dice roll pretty well otherwise. So
Yeah,
computer
my,
just
like,
spreads out the hate.
I'm rolling a little bit better with normal dice, but it's, you know, it's not crazy. Like, I'm not getting as many ones. That's for fucking sure. That was
Yeah,
nuts.
3 rows. 3 in a row is crazy.
And then I got 3 in a row the day after when I was showing off. I was like, this is why. And then I got 3 in a row again. And I was like, what the fuck?
The creature is up. It's going to be a 21 to hit for Tater. And that is 13. That's going to be 6 piercing damage after being halved.
God damn.
Sickening.
It hit a
I
max
got the
damage on
health
that
for it,
one.
it's fine. Nice.
Tater,
Oh.
can you go ahead and make me a strength saving throw? Cool.
24.
And that's going to be 7 bludgeoning damage after being halved.
The looks that Nate is given, because he obviously it crit.
That was
there.
a crit, yeah.
I know. I figured it's too bad that there's no barbs that could be silvery that could change it from a crit.
Yeah, imagine that one. Valen,
Yep.
that's going to be a 19 to hit.
I'm going to react by casting shield, if that's okay, please.
Yeah.
So that will +5 to my AC, so that won't hit now.
Cool.
Nice buy. Nice
Lovely.
buy.
And Valen, you're up.
I am starting to learn how to use my spells tactfully. I'm having to because I am no longer just sat at the back cracking jokes and shit.
That's my job, buy.
That's your job now. I believe in you.
Just blocker, you fool.
I mean, it's been working quite well for me so far, so I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to go for my first attack with my long sword. For a... That is a 2, so that's not going to hit even with my modifier, because that would be a 6. If it doesn't hit with my attack, I still get my bonus attack, don't I? As long as I've taken an attack with a sword.
So your bonus, yeah.
Yeah, so I get my bonus attack with 2 weapon fighting, don't I? So then, even though that one misses, I'm going to sort of bring it back round with my scimitar for a... Oh, that's much better. That is a nat 20 to hit.
Nice.
And then that is 1d6 plus 2, and then what am I doing? Doubling it.
Yeah.
1d6, so that is that's a 6 on the dice as well.
Nice.
Plus
So 16
2.
damage.
And then can I add another Blade Flourish to a bonus one? I can't, can I? It's only on my main one,
No,
isn't
it's on
it?
your main attack, yeah.
So yes, that's just 6 plus 2, so 8 doubled is a 16.
Nice. So, as you swing with your longsword, you miss. As you come back around with your scimitar, the tentacle it tried to hit you with, as it bounces off your shield, you cut the tentacle off the creature and it flops to the floor. Grandalf, you're up.
Aye, I'm going to use a bonus action I'm going to use Healing Word on the Owl Tater. Oh yeah, it's got to roll Dexterity, sorry, first of all.
failed.
Let's get that out of the way. It failed? Nice,
Yep.
that's what I like to hear. Oh no, it takes a whole whopping 5 damage.
It's looking pretty weak.
Welcome to the 5 damage.
4 and a 1. I'll use
Don't
healing.
Don't get me wrong.
I use Healing Word on the Owl Tater by there as a bonus action. 7 healing points to you, boy. And then a new oldie and a goodie. We're gonna chill touch this by. Badoosh. 12 plus 5, 17.
That hits, yeah.
Bye. Alright. Where's my D8 again? Oh, that one. Yeah. 8 damage.
Nice. This thing is looking pretty beat. And
Aye.
Tater, you're up.
Just on the ropes,
All right,
guys.
let's see if I can continue my final hit ability. I'm gonna do an oldie but a goodie and try and... Yeah, nope. I'm gonna run this back. Nope. 11.
How?
Oh, 11 does it?
No, it doesn't.
So I was like, God damn it. Because I
you
roll
missed.
a 2 and then I roll a 5. I got all of a curse select because he stopped using roll 20.
Yeah, Tater's moving the dice now as well. Fucking crazy. At least they're not ones, though.
So,
Yeah,
the creature looking very, very weak. Vanishes out of sight.
Ah, shit, dice.
Cool.
Valen, you're up.
I am going. I'm just reading something. 1 second. I'm just having a look at what my options are for something that's invisible.
I was actually...
I'm going to just
There's
swing
no fairy fun.
where it was.
Okay,
So
roll.
that'll be a disadvantage, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's there or not, it'll be a disadvantage. So that's 2d20s I need to hit. And that is a 17 and a 16 on the dice. That's bullshit. So even on my lowest, that is a 16 plus 4, 20 to hit. If it's
So you
there.
swipe the sword. Nothing.
Nothing. Wasted a fucking boss ass roll there. And then bonus action. What can I do as bonus actions? Let's have a look. I'm just going to take a moment to use a bonus action and use Healing Word on myself, if that's okay.
Cool.
And I'm going to do that at... what health am I on now? I'll just do that at first level. So that gives me... What did I say that was? So that's 1d4 plus 4. That's fine. And that is a 3 plus 4, so that's 7. It's not too bad.
Cool. Alright, Grandolph, you're up.
Bye.
Randolph.
So we'll roll the damage by, first of all and foremost. So I got a 9. Alright. Now, I'm gonna move the circle. The sphere of happiness, I guess. Yeah, because this will cover these squares here, right?
Yeah.
Around me. So I'm gonna move the sphere to this square here.
There is a wall there.
Can I not put it on the wall? No, it's
I
unoccupied.
don't think they can. I don't think they can climb walls, can they?
But it's not
More than
unoccupied
5
though.
feet, it cannot. It can
So
only
can't
go
climb.
over walls that are 5 feet.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, that's fine then.
So ruins, it should be okay then, Touchwood.
Hopefully. And does any dead abomination pop up from the ground by any chance?
No.
Or pop out of the air? No? Ah, shit, guys. Lads, I think I missed. And yeah, I'll call it. That's my
Cool.
turn.
Tater, you're up.
Randolph hit me. Whoa! Well, I go out of rage because I didn't take any damage, I didn't deal any damage.
Sure would have been swell to have picked sea invisibility, so it would have.
Yeah, I was
Fairy Fire.
gonna take Fairy Fire when I leveled up. I think that stops invisibility, doesn't it? But I thought,
No, I don't think
Does it not?
so.
In an area, it does. It causes a
Says,
light to go around
any
them.
attack roll against affected creature or object has the advantage if the attacker can see it and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible because it highlights them. So we'd still see the outline of them. But I didn't take it because when are we going to fight something that goes invisible this early on?
That's good
Which
to
I
know.
am
I'm
now.
probably gonna choose it now going forward, yeah.
Anything else, Tater? What
Well,
we doing?
there's only one thing I know how to do. That's an oldie but a goodie. Run around like a toddler and just until I run into something. So I'm just gonna move in a pattern like this.
Cool.
And at any points do I hit? Do I run into something?
No.
No? Okay. Well, in that case, I just end up over here.
Cool. Alright. So, the creature reappearing squelches its way forwards towards Valen here.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
No. That's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
And then that's gonna be a 24 to hit. That's 22 to hit.
20 hit. 22. One sec. I see if it matches, it still hits, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to use Silvery Barbs as a reaction and pray.
And it misses.
Hey, there we go.
So that's actually coming in handy for
I
once.
was going to use shield, and then I thought, no, because that would still be a 22.
Valen, you're up.
Wait, so then what, your 17 would have hit then?
So so if I'd have done shield, it'd have still been a 22, so it'd have still hit me. That's why I changed my reaction to a silvery barb instead.
Shield is plus 5, right?
It's +5 and I'm on a 17, yeah.
So then the 17 that Nate said would have... Oh, wait, no, you said 15, then 16. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought I heard 17.
I am going to... It's been working for me all fight, so I'm going to do it again. It's boring, but it works. Well, at least I would if it would let me scroll up on my actions page. There we go. Swipe it with a longsword for a... Oh, there we go. That is a 19 plus 4, so that's a dirty 20-something. Maths is hard. And I'm going to use another one of my Bardic Inspiration die to add my extra flourish damage onto that. For a... No, that's an 11. I don't need to roll a d20 on that. I need to roll... What do I need to roll? A d8? I was like, that's a fucking high damage. That is a 6 plus 2 plus another 2, so that's 10. 10 damage off of that, and then I'm going to come at it with my bonus action with another swipe from my scimitar for a... That's a 12 plus 16 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is going to be another 4 damage.
Oh, how would you like to do it?
Yes. Well, I'm still stood up on the wall, so I'm going to be super extra, and I'm going to sort of flip sideways off the wall and just sword tornado through it and cleave it in half.
Cool, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, please work. And that is another 19. Plus,
Nice.
I think my acrobatics is a +2 or a +1. Plus
well.
3. Never mind. Sword tornado, let's go.
Nice. So you jump off the wall and you kind of spiral into it. Just... And the creature just goes...
And then I'm going to
hits the ground.
stand up and I'm going to do a Jack Sparrow. Did everyone see that? Because I will not be doing it again.
Oh, I'm looking over at my fiery thing.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, Taya's looking the other way because he was wandering around, heading that direction. No one saw it.
Oh, Jesus, boys. It fell down dead over there.
I'm just covered in mulch at this point because I've just gone through it, basically.
So, now that the creature is dead, Valen,
Yes.
you can see along this wall here, similar to the orcs outside.
Oh,
but
we
like
just
it.
lost Tata. Pause for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee real quick while you were.
Yeah, that's fine. So basically, cursed.
Hi.
Valen's just done the coolest shit he's ever done, and you didn't see it.
Well, I saw it, but Grandolph didn't
I'm
see
pretty
it.
sure that's my first "How do you want to do this?" of this campaign as well.
Yeah, well, because
I've
usually it's
come
me.
close so many times, and one of you two have already got it, and that was my first "How do you want to do this?" of the campaign. And you're like, Grandolph was
Wanda.
looking the other way. I'm like, motherfucker! It's taken
Oh, we had
27
one.
hours for me to get this. Let me have it.
I have it, but like, I mean, I'm legit looking over here. My concentration is fully focused on this
I didn't
fear
realize you
light.
had to be staring at it to hold concentration. I thought you could just be concentrating on it and looking at something else.
Oh yeah, but I'm moving it over here, like, you know, so I'm obviously facing that direction and moving it, and that's the end of my turn.
I've
then,
been robbed of a badass moment
No, you had your badass
by
moment,
the old man.
but nobody will know.
Tater, did you see it? Was Tater looking?
Wait, what?
You just want Granddad's approval.
Why are you
I just
covered in
want
slime?
Granddad to tell me he's proud of me. That's all I want.
I did say I was proud of you one of the sessions.
You did.
We have Tater back. Welcome back, Tater.
Yep, sorry, I accidentally.
Welcome back, Bice.
Oh, no, I hate when it
That's
does
all
that.
good. All right, so, Valen, as creature dies, you now kind of can see around a lot better. You could see obviously the ruins and stuff before, but now that you're able to, along the wall here, you can see an echo similar to the echoes of the orcs outside, and you can see Kerry laying on a bed. She's bandaged up, and there's another another woman kind of like tending to wounds that she has, and you can now see one more echo at the end of the hallway. Stands Tata.
Hey, that's yourself, Spike.
That looks nothing like me.
Can we all see it or just me?
You can all see it.
I would like to just, for now, with the confusion of it all, just kind of... Because we could see, with the echoes outside, we could see sort of like the movements, the last movements of them before it faded off, couldn't we? And it was sort of like on a loop. I would like to just watch this play out.
So Tata is kind of like bursting through the wall. He's got his axe held high, and he's kind of like shouting as he's jumping through the wall. Yeah.
And that's where that one ends.
Yeah. They're only very short kind of echoes.
Okay, and what do I see? Oh, look, she's passing your love notes. Can't believe you're just blowing your nose on your love note. What do I see?
Take that, Lily.
Lily's sickness.
Interrupt my session, will you?
The food she gave me it wasn't spicy, but obviously there was
enough
spice
to make
in
your nose run.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Obviously, you said that the echo of Kerry's, it's her sort of like laying on a bed, getting her wounds tended to. What can I gather anything from that? Like how bad her injuries were, or anything like that, or is it more just?
So she's got a sort of bandage around her head, and one around her leg. It kind of looks like she's had some kind of accident with something. You can't really tell what's happened, but you know she's got a couple of injuries that this woman is tending to.
And there's no way to tell if all these echoes are stuff that was happening at the same time. Like these could have happened at different points in time.
As far as you know, there's no way for you to understand if this happened at the same time or not.
Okay.
But give me an insight check.
Insight, okay. That is the right. No, that isn't the right. I keep picking up the wrong fucking dice today. I almost rolled a d12 for a d20. That is a 9 plus 1. That is only a 10.
Yeah, you kind of the 10 was what I needed. You kind of you put together that this is everything that has happened. The ghosts around are obviously from this village being destroyed. The orcs, the echoes of these orcs are destroying the village.
Yeah.
So you can put 2 and 2 together with that, and you figure out that these kind of happened.
But I can also kind of figure out from that the fact I'm seeing an echo of Tata and an echo of Kerry, but Tata's also stood in front of me, doesn't necessarily mean that Kerry's dead. It just means she was here. She might be dead.
Or I'm dead.
But
we're all dead, guys.
Yeah, we're actually seeing the living people and where the ghosts.
Yeah, you guys are just part of my army, you know.
I'm gonna walk over to sort of like the side of like the echo of her on the bed. I'm just gonna sort of like kneel down, holding the amulet in my hand. I'm gonna sort of look back off my shoulder at Tata and went, "Please tell me you have a reasonable explanation for why you were here."
I would want to find reason. If by reasonable, as in this was a different life before I chose my current one, I don't know if that's reasonable to you.
Gardo.
Did you see this woman when you were here?
Let me go and make a history check about it. I imagine that's what Nate was about to tell me.
Yeah. Okay,
19.
so you remember ransacking this place. You remember seeing the woman that helped Kerry, and you remember chasing her out of the house, but you don't remember seeing Kerry herself.
Say that one more time. I chased her out, but I don't remember.
So there is a woman tending to Carrie at the moment. That Valen can see tending. So you remember this woman came out of that room, and you chased after her. She ran out of the house. You followed her out of the house. You don't remember seeing into that room.
Okay. I relay that to Valen.
Okay.
Hi, who's this lady in the bed now?
You remember me telling you a story about my time at sea?
Can we check? 20.
No, I don't remember that.
Not 20. But
So he remembers me telling the story then.
Yeah, so much so that I put my hand on your shoulder and I say, "Bye, you're my grandson. I'm always here for you." And of course, I remember that story so vividly.
He's saying that, and then
I
I'm not looking. He's going back to tell like,
right, so continue. Sorry. Not 20 though. Nice.
She's the woman that gave me this. I'm going to hold up the amulet. I'm just going to start turning over what is left in that room, see if there's any sort of clue as to where she was heading, where she'd been, anything like that, and see if I can find any sort of clue.
Sure.
Is there a skeleton in this room? Sorry.
There is a skeleton in the room.
Can I investigate the skeleton?
What would you like? What are you looking at? What are you trying to do with it?
Any trinkets, anything to identify, anything that would stand out, you know?
Any skeletal injuries that match what's happening on the bed?
So, yeah, give me an investigation.
Aye. Badoosh.
Broke her hip Yorkie? My goodness.
Hold on. 17 plus 5, 22. Let's go.
So you analyze the body. There's nothing left on it apart from some like very rotten little scraps of cloth. It looks like a young human's body. Nothing about it kind of indicates how it died, other than the fact that the skull is not attached to the rest of the body.
Huh, that'll do it.
You can't see any other injuries and stuff.
Do I find anything turning up this room? Do you want me to roll anything for it?
Give me investigation.
Investigation. That is skewed to fuck because he got caught on my d6. That is a 14 plus 2, 16.
Underneath the rubble, you find a very weathered book. It looks like medical records.
Okay. I would like to try and see if I can make out any legible parts of this book, if that's doable. I know if it's weathered, probably not a lot, but...
Give me an investigation. Assuming you're looking for any reference to Carrie.
Yeah, just anything that stands out. Yes, that's a 15 plus, I said investigation plus 2, yes, so that's a 17.
So, as you flick through the book, you kind of get towards the end of the book. And you notice that there is information regarding shipwrecked sailor.
Yep.
Kind of details head wound, leg wound.
Yep.
High chance of survivability.
Okay. And that's all I've got to go on.
Yeah. And whether or not she made it out of this village.
Nate, why'd you do this to me?
Really fun.
And you're smirking.
You're an asshole. I love you so much.
It's really, really fun.
All Is there a ghost in here as well?
So that was sorry. I put that
That's
there as
the echo.
to represent the echo of Kerry.
There doesn't seem to be any ghost in here around this here body though, right?
Not that I can tell.
Right. And is someone this important to you? I also had you and you were important to them. Would you not be their unfinished business as well, by?
I mean, I suppose I'm not quite sure how ghosts work. All I know is I'm seeing 2 taters, which means she could still be alive.
Aye, bye. This could be anybody. There's no head here, bye.
It's okay with you two, before we make tracks, I want to have a look around and see, just check the ghosts.
Aye, bye.
I can't leave until I've looked.
Towards the.
So you can...
I should have mentioned towards the start as well. It was probably about like late afternoon towards the evening when you got here, so it is dark out now.
Perhaps maybe have a wee little rest first, by, and then we'll whenever the sun is bright in the sky again in the morning, we'll go right close to each one of these old ghosties and we'll have a wee little peek at them. Yeah, bye. We'll also maybe loot around the place and have a look for anything that might be of use, or maybe some information as well that might be kept elsewhere in this here town as well. All right.
If that creature's gone, there's no guarantee all these ghosts will be here in the morning. Surely.
Well, we all have dark vision anyway, bye. So yeah, let's go looking around. Actually, yeah, fuck it. We can all see well.
Okay, and I would like to just go for a wander around the town and look at all the ghosts and see if any of them resemble Kerry in any way.
And I'll have a look around. I'll look for anything that might be of use, kind of anything, we'll say books for spells or something like that. Any nice trinkets or items or anything like that, or any information relating to anybody in the town as well.
Okay. So you give me an investigation for that. That'd be fantastic.
For both of us.
You can get a perception from you because you're more looking at them rather than.
That is a
listening.
17 perception plus 2, so that's a 19 on me.
I got a 20.
Okay. Unfortunately, Grandolph, everything is very much destroyed.
Worst 20 ever.
As you head around, you can see like the sort of like scorch marks from where fires would have broken out during the raid. You can see cabinets and crates anywhere that were around have been cracked open, and their contents have been ripped out.
I kind of figured that would be the case though, because it did get raided by orcs and stuff like that. And yeah.
Tato, what are you doing during this time? Sorry, I forgot you. Now that you're back.
Oh, I was going to set up the camp.
You set up camp? Cool. Where are you setting up camp?
Still worst 20 ever.
The building where we found the Yorkies.
Nice.
I figured that's a good place.
You want us to have to camp where the echo of my lost love is?
Yeah.
That's fucking mean. Let's do it.
All right, 17.
Grandolph, could you move to where you were investigating, please? And same for Balin.
I was just generally doing it for me, just going up and doing like a counterclockwise lap of the entire place.
Yeah, I was kind of going for.
And there may be things around that, if depending on where you are.
Counterclockwise. I'm gonna head up to this house first, and I'm gonna sort of work my way. Let's say counterclockwise around the town.
I'll probably go around the same path in as him. Stick together. Don't know the area and stuff like that. So I would have started off in this house and then moved to this house, and probably Valen is going to this, so then this one, and then this one probably.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. As you. Grandolph, like I said, you don't quite recognize anything. You don't find anything. It is just destroyed. You do notice there's significantly large spider web along this wall here, indicating that this is, it's been a few months that this has been left like this.
Giant spider spy.
Valen, you, as you look at the ghosts, you don't recognize any sort of things from either of these two ghosts here.
Okay.
But you do notice something about the orc.
Okay. Would you like me to roll any check to see if I remember what I noticed?
Yeah, give me a history check.
That is a 9 plus history is 2, so that's an 11.
So, you recognize this orc. You've met this orc in the forests along the way to
The logging camp.
the loggers camp.
Okay. Grandad,
Bye.
doesn't this
What's
one
up,
look doesn't this one look familiar to you?
Let's see, what am I rolling?
Give me a history check.
History. 13 plus 5.
Yeah, you also recognize as the one that worshipped Talos that you met on the road to the loggers camp.
Bye. That's
But
that.
not wearing the Talos clothing that he was wearing before. He is at this instance wearing the sort of fur armor and fur clothing and stuff that.
Have I
Diego
noticed
also-
the difference in
Yeah,
the
you noticed the
clothing too?
differences. Yeah.
Bye. That's that electric Talos prick by. But he seems to be dressed a wee little bit differently by.
I was just thinking that.
Different god, it seems, at this point in time. I would say, sorry, by that this was several months ago. There seems to be a lot of webbing around, so whatever happened here, it happened quite a bit ago.
Well, Tater did say that when he left, they weren't worshipping Talos and he had no knowledge of it back in the forest. Maybe I owe him an apology. He might
Possibly
have been
by.
telling the truth.
Possibly by. Perhaps we can gather more information also of what happened here by analyzing what these orc fellers have done through their echoes.
I think that
is this
is
an
a
echo
great
as well?
plan.
Sorry.
Any
That'll be an
orc you
echo,
could
yeah.
see is an echo. Yeah.
So what's this echo doing?
Which one?
The cousin of Tater.
The
Oh,
electric Talos prick by.
Yeah, he currently has a man by his throat, and you can see there's blood on his axe as the man is being lifted up, and you can see just the echo is just the blood trickling down this guy's throat from his throat being cut.
Shit technique, no wonder he needs fucking electric magic.
Terrible way to go by. The neck on that by.
Start crossing the road and just inspect these different echoes as we go. Obviously, we're checking the
Cool.
ghosts as well as we go.
The orc here.
Yep.
You can see him firing a crossbow over to a mother and child as they try and escape. The arrow is kind of flying in the air towards the child, not quite hitting before the echo kind of repeats. But you can kind of gather that he's killed the two. The orc above you he's sort of stood there, and you can kind of see him sort of like bouncing back and forth to try and stop anyone from escaping. And he's kind of like laughing as he mocks them, as he tries to not let them get past. You do notice as well that he's got a very distinguished scar kind of covering his left eye. And the one in front of you here has got his foot on a woman's face, and he is kind of pressing it into the wall behind her. Head being crushed as he stamps on it.
You alright, Tater?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just adjusting some of my computer was overheating, so I was trying to get.
Oh, one sec, guys. One sec.
I'm just,
I lost the curse.
oh,
That's what you were adjusting. You were adjusting the Irishman. Just have to go get some tea.
Smooth
Have to go get some paper towels.
hold on, let me plug back in this dongle so I can get him in there.
You do that right as he comes
The
back. I'll piss
dongle.
my pants loud.
And right.
I can't wait for the
there.
session when we all dress
Hey,
up
that's
like characters. I'm gonna have to paint myself red, and Taylor's gonna have to paint himself green.
Not if my character dies first.
The scary bit is
October.
the fact that a cursed character's got dark skin. That's gonna be a brave one for you, mate.
So what did I come back to?
It's fine.
Nothing. So, anyways,
I did it! Oh my god!
we move on to the next
My
house.
keyboard came to life as soon as you said, I'm back.
Yo, my cat was like going crazy, so she was. So I just let her in. She's gonna want out in a minute, so I
No,
probably
it's
have to
okay.
be
Just
right back in a
reboot the
second.
cat.
There we go. It's just. Sorry, continue.
Yes.
Randolph, how many
As
legs
you-
before we have to be concerned?
As you approach the webs around this area, you step on some and they kind of ripple, and
Okay.
a giant spider climbs over the wall.
Initiative.
Stares you in the face. Yes, please. I don't actually have music for this one, but
Fucking called it, boys.
you did. You did.
As we're rolling initiative and we see it, can I get a shout out across? I don't know if you can hear me or not, but just go, Tater! Oh, 19 on initiative on the roll, plus 3.
I
Let's
could use
go.
a sending stone as well if you. Can I use a sending stone?
Potentially, it'd be we call it a bonus action for it.
Bonus action? Aye. Not using the bonus action for fuck all anyway, so.
Yes, that was a 19 plus 3 on my initiative, by the way, so that's 22.
22. Sorry.
So I'll say giant spider. Is not one of the words, by the way.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Giant spider. Is not one of the words.
Giant spider.
No, you're already out of words, Curse. Sorry.
Diagonal.
You could
Diagonal. Diagonal.
you could have said northeast.
I start running in a
But it might
diagonal.
not, this might not be
fashion.
northeast. This could be south. We don't know what direction
it's
this
a
is.
map. The
It's
bearing
north.
has to be
It's
correct.
north.
Oh, I got scratched.
Oh dear.
It
All right.
also said it was in the south.
Tater, can you get me initiative and Gandalf, what's your initiative, please?
Bye. Will do.
In that case, it's a lot of you.
Oh, nice.
Have I got any spooky battle music? I can just put this battle music on.
I
again.
do
Oh,
not
no,
have
no,
a
no,
lot
no.
of spells.
Not 22, yay.
I have 2 spell slots left, 1 bardic left. We should have rested first, you were right.
I'll drink.
What? Me being right? No, that can't be. No.
Fucking rare, that, innit?
I mean, if anything,
What
I
a-
could really just use a nice, comfortable seat.
I had one planned for you, Tater, but you didn't go in the building.
Building.
You would have
It was an illusions with.
you would have a seat, a sandwich, and Barkus.
It was a sandwich as well, actually. Yeah.
I would have stayed. I would have stayed. Yeah, you're right. It's a good thing I
do
didn't.
It was like the comfiest chair you've ever seen. You were in a library covered with. But Lily described the library in great detail, and I literally texted her as you guys started the fight because you didn't go in the building. I texted her saying, "Well, no library for Taya."
Sandwich
Sorry.
library sounds awesome. I fuck with that idea.
All right. So, because you're closest, Phelan, now you can go first.
Hey, okie dokie artichoke. I'm gonna save the spell slots I do have because I only have a couple. So I'm just gonna, like I was doing last session, first start with the long sword.
Yeah.
And that is a 17 plus 4 to hit, 21 to hit.
Hits.
For 1d8 plus 2. That is a 7. And then as I do that, sweep back around with my scimitar as well for a. That is less good. That is a 7 plus 4, so that's an 11 to hit.
It's not a hit. What was the damage for the first one, sorry?
That was. Did I say? Oh, it was a 7 plus 2, so 9.
Sorry, I missed that one.
I realised as well that when I said the 7, but I forgot to add the modifier. So it's a good job you made me go back and check.
Alright. Tater, give me a perception check, please.
Okie dokie, that sounds like something I'm really strong in.
So you do hear Valen
Yeah.
shouting across the way there.
I'm sure there'll be you said diagonally. Do I know which direction?
Well, you hear Valen shouting, so you can kind of gather which direction Valen is shouting from. The sending stone, however, is completely no help. Go diagonal.
Good.
Come on, there's like 4 buildings here.
Yeah, and you don't know which building it is.
Well, there could be more buildings to the right and left. You don't know that. You can't see them at the rest of the map. That I didn't make because I didn't want to make an entire village. I just wanted to make a small part of it.
What other direction am I going to give him?
Dash action. Let's go.
Randolph, yeah.
Bye. We'll use the main action to again cast Flaming Sphere Eye. Badoosh.
Oh, you're doing Flame Sphere again. Cool.
Oh, for fuck. 5 damage. We'll plop that sumbitch in this square here. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Lovely. So, Dex save.
That's an ugly looking fucking spider, by the way.
It is a fail. So, what was it, 5 damage?
Yeah, you take all of that 5 damage.
Oof.
Yeah. That's an ugly looking spider, by the way.
It's
I like
hideous.
spiders.
It is.
That is hideous.
I hate
for a
spiders, so
spider.
this is just on brand.
I love spiders. That's a hideous spider. Where did you get that picture from?
There's other ones though that are a little bit nicer.
Yeah, they're nicer spiders, yeah.
Is that you done?
Yeah, it's me done, yeah.
Alright. Valen.
Yes.
That's 22 to hit.
Ooh, that is a good one. I am going to. I'll take the hit.
Okay. That is going to be 9 piercing damage
Okay.
and 6 poison damage.
Okay.
And roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, 1 second. Just updating my health on here first. Constitution. That is a. I'll get a +2 to Constitution. It's not too bad. That is a 2 + 2.
Lovely, and you are now poisoned.
Okay. That's good. I have realised it. There we go. That's probably easier for people to see.
Let's do.
Yeah, zoom in more on the spider. Just like get a good vision of its
Alright,
face.
so you guys want to see the spider? Is it? Oh, there you go. That's the spider for you. Look at that. Ooh, lovely.
It looks more like some sort of weird ants, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a weird spider. Weird insect.
Not by tail. He didn't want to play anymore.
Tater, no!
He'll be back.
Why this keeps happening?
I think Lily in chat said yes, more spider.
More spider. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I was going to bring in 5 additional spiders, so that'll be.
I was not sure. I was fine, Lily. I don't know why I disconnected. I'm clearly don't have Discord open on my any other things that I've got going on right now.
All right. Tata, you're up. Oh no, sorry.
Alright.
Valen, you're up.
Really? Let's go.
Okay. What's the properties for poison? Do they
You
affect any of my
disadvantage
on all
their
rolls?
attacks. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to use shocking grasp
Okay.
for it's a disadvantage, so I need 2d20s out. For a 14 is my lowest roll, plus that's a plus 6 actually. That's actually not that bad. So that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah. Give me damage.
So it does 1d8, which is 7.
Cool.
And then I am going to disengage up here. Well, disengage because obviously shocking gas lets me not as another action. And then I am going to use one of my spell slots because I took a fair bit of damage there. I'm going to use Healing Word at level 2 on myself. So that's 2d4.
Plus 4.
2d4 plus 4, so that is a 3 plus another 3, so 6 plus 4, that's 10 healing. And that is my turn done.
Alright, take it up.
Yay! It's time for a little bit of movement. How tall is this building?
The walls are about like 4 foot left. That's whatever's left of the walls are about 3 or 4 foot.
Okay, so reasonably that I could kind of step over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will move right over here. Can I see the spider from where I'm at currently?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. So then I'm going to rage. Get nice and biggin'. And then since it's within 20 meters, I got a little edge of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. I just want to make sure before I just.
Oh yeah. Sorry, you're good.
Next tap. Fuck.
So as you rage, you get yourself up and you throw the big hand axe over, and you throw it, and it just kind of like goes over the over the giant spider and lands in the rubble just behind. That's you done, I suppose, because you bonus actioned. Grandolph, you're up.
Right, so I'll roll the 2d6 for the sphere.
Yep. It does pass, so it's going to take 5.
Okie dokie. I'm going to do.
It's like very, very weak now.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
I just thought, with the webs on the floor, would that be difficult terrain?
Yeah, but you moved less than half your movement speed anyway, right?
Did I? It's 5 feet a square, isn't it? And it's 30 feet movement speed.
So
So
you
it'd be
could
around
go
there, yeah. I just thought I'd double check that. I didn't want to be moving too far away if I couldn't.
No, that's great. I miscounted. I thought you'd moved 15.
So I am going to use. You know what? I haven't used Toll of the Dead in a wee while. I'll use Toll of the Dead. Badoosh. Make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save.
What the fuck? Why is it rolling damage like that? Shouldn't do that.
That is a 19.
That's not damage.
Yeah, it passes it. So yeah, it doesn't do any damage. Okay, never mind. That's why I'll just mosey on out of the room then as well.
Alright.
Yeah, we might have
So-
changed that in your settings.
The spider is going
I thought I
to
fixed it.
scramble its way over to Valen. Scuttering away. That is a crit.
Uh-oh.
Can shield
just-
block a crit?
No.
It can't, can it? Oh, in that case, can Silvery Barbs works though? So I'm going to Silvery Barbs that for my last spell slot.
Lucky you have 1 spell slot left.
Yep.
That is going to be a 20 to hit. Dirty.
Fuck off. Yeah, it
Dirty
is.
20, not crit. At least it's not a crit.
Still something, I suppose.
That is going to be 7 piercing damage
Yep.
and 8 poison damage.
Ooh, okay. It's getting spicy now.
that's it. Valen, you're up.
Fuck it. Let's do it. I'm going to actions. Swing with my longsword at disadvantage. That is a 19 and a 13. So the lowest one, 13 plus 4, 5, 17.
That hits. And how would you like to do it?
I would like to sort of run at it, slide on my knee through the rubble, take all of its legs off one side so it drops, and then sort of like flush my sword in my hand and straight down, head off.
Nice. Give me acrobatics again for the slide.
For the slide. That is a 12 plus 3, 15.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, just enough. So yeah, you manage to slide underneath it. You cut its legs off one side. You turn. You stab it again, and you cleave its head off, and it is dead.
Lily asks if I take damage for skidding in my knees. I hope not. I'm on low, man. Yeah, you take 8 scraping damage, and you're unconscious.
You are still poisoned, however. So go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw.
I can do. That is a 18 plus 2, dirty 20.
So yeah, you managed to. The poison's still in your system at the moment, but you managed to fend off any damage that you're taking from it.
Okay. I am going to. I'm just gonna roll a perception check to see if, realistically, would I have seen this happen? Oh, that's a nat 20. So I'm gonna say I saw Tater's axe fly into this rubble.
Yes. Okay. You can see.
So I'm going to, as I walk past, I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna walk up to him and hand him it. Still stumbling like I'm pissed because obviously poison.
Nice.
So you didn't even need me.
No, but your presence was welcome. I think I need to lie down.
Good thing I've already made camp.
Might be a nice idea to start off, and we can fix up where we left off in the morning, boys. Yeah.
I like that plan.
Okay. So Tater has set up a nice camp for you guys. You got your bedrolls out, and he's shifted some of the rocks so you're not sleeping on anything too lumpy or anything. I'm assuming you guys are eating ration packs for dinner?
Oh yeah, because we stocked up, didn't we?
You did stock up.
Bye.
Yeah, my character's in no fit state to go hunting, so it'll be ration packs for me.
All right, and who is...
Oh, I forgot to lick the spider. Sorry, Nate. I'd like to go taste the spider meat and lick it.
You can go lick the spider. A dead spider.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Baldur's Gate with Gale. Stop licking the thing. Is that what you're going for? Is that what you're going for?
that was the meme, yeah.
That's the joke.
I'll probably take first watch and learn another spell.
Ooh,
if that's okay.
All right. Yeah. Are you too happy for Curse to take the watch?
I am indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. So, let me just roll my dice here. Who's taking second watch? Sorry.
I'll take second.
Sick. I just nap.
All right. So, accursed.
Bye.
The other two are. Sorry, I've got the thing you fought. The big token is where you guys are, but on my screen. So I'm just like I can't actually see you guys. So while you guys are kipping, everyone's in their little makeshift little tenty bits to keep you warm. You hear a very distinct scratching sound from the opposite side of the room. And as you look over, I need the token for it. Give me a second.
As you look over,
It's
dead
Jimmy
air
Four,
starts to
he's
fill the
alive!
space. Ooh.
Jimmy Four lives!
What did I tell you about Johnny?
Jimmy Farskin! I thought you exploded by.
Jimmy 5 survived the sequel.
That's a where rat.
Why can't I move Tater? There we go. Yeah. Cool. So, as you look opposite, to the opposite side of the room, you spot a were-rat.
Why is Tater now hidden beneath it?
I think Tater's just moving himself.
I thought he was going to start dragging him away. Yes.
Oh,
What
that's.
are you alerting the others?
Can I take an insight roll? Is it sleeping? Like, is it?
No, it's awake. It's just moving towards Valen at the moment.
Right. Can I just like say halt to it? Just like say, hey, hold on.
Cool. And as
Would
you
that
do,
be enough to wake us up?
no. As you do, the were-rat turns to you, lets out a scream, and a curse. Roll initiative for me, please.
Would the scream not
shit.
wake us up?
Yeah, would the scream not wake them up?
Like, obviously, we'd probably miss around while we're figuring out what the fuck's happening, but surely a scream.
Give me a perception check.
Valen's a deep sleeper. Well, that's a 2, so Valen's a very deep sleeper.
I wake up instantly because Barkus nuzzled at my. Whatever.
I'm blaming the poison.
So, cool. Grandolph, you're gonna go first.
Bye. Now, yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, really.
I was just waiting. Yeah.
Time on Dungeons.
On Dragon Ball Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I'm gonna back up over here, and I'm gonna use an oldie and a goodie. Chill touch. 16 plus 5. 21.
It's a hit.
I bite.
That does indeed hit.
And that's a D8. Which ones are my? These are my D8s. Hiya! 7.
7 damage, nice.
Go.
Okay, so the were-rat is going to charge forward at you here.
If
And
Barkus is awake, because Mateo said that Barkus was nuzzling him awake, would that not trigger opportunity from Barkus?
well, Mateo said that. I didn't say that. So, Barkus looks up at the were-rat as it runs past and has no reaction to it. And Grandolph
Bye.
does a 19 hit.
It usually would, but I'm going to use my reaction to cast Shield by. Give
Okay.
myself plus 5.
Legend.
And does another 19 hit.
No, it wouldn't. No.
Oh, because you still got the shield on you, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So as the were-rat runs up to you, it kind of looks like it's not really focused on anything at the moment. It's kind of just like looking around, and it swipes at you with its claws twice, but your shield managed just to fend it off. Valen, go ahead and give me another perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's better. That is a 14 plus 1. I believe it's 1. 15.
Cool. So you won't be able to take an action
plus
this turn,
2,
but you
so
do
still.
hear the commotion outside now. So you're just about coming to, and you kind of poke your head out, and you see Grandolph being accosted by this were-rat. Grandolph, you're up.
Bye. Wait, what about Tater? Or
Taylor rolled me a roll for it, so it's it's your turn.
oh, my turn. Still okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use Blessings of the Raven Queen to teleport to this square here.
Okay.
Nice and safe behind my tank. Had that. Back up a step as well. And I'm gonna do the same thing. A wee bit of chilling touching. I got a 10 plus a 5, 15.
That's a hit, yeah.
Oh, nice. I was actually, I thought I wasn't gonna. And I got a 6.
Nice. All right.
This is this chilly night bites.
So the were-rat turns to kind of like see where the damage came from and follow you. And it steps forward, making eye contact with Barkus. And it reaches its hand towards Barkus and just pats him on the head. Valen, you're up.
Am I watching it pet the dog?
You just seen that, yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, Gandalf, wait! I'm just gonna watch. I want to see what it does, so I'm gonna hold a dodge action just in case, and I'm just gonna watch, see what happens.
Okay. Grandolph, back to you.
Oh, wait, sorry. Did I not see Tater here?
Yeah, wait, there's a little tent that Tater would be in, so you wouldn't be able to see inside the tent.
Okay, because I would teleport behind the tank, like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait for what? Wait. Oh, can I roll insight actually, since it's petting Barkus?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Just to, I guess, understand why it's petting Barkus
Yeah, give me insight.
and why Barkus is allowing it to pet it. I got a 12 plus insight's 4, so 16.
Cool. Yeah, you see that there is a sense of familiarity between the two.
What the fuck, bye?
Anything else for you?
No, I will put my spells down for a minute and I'll wait for now.
All right. The were-rat turns to see Valen. It steps forward and Valen does 16 hit.
No. Like it's disadvantage if I take a dodge, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, neither hit there actually. Anyway.
Okay.
But you kind of get the sense, both of you kind of get the sense that the were-rat is attacking you, but not. It doesn't seem like it's in control at the moment.
Okay, I am going to, as it swipes, I'm going to sort of duck under it. I'm going to reach around. I'm going to try and just like tackle it and grapple it to the floor.
All right, give me a athletics check.
That is 18 plus 3.
18 plus 3, so 21.
Yep.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, so you manage to you tackle the were-rat down and you restrain it. Grandolph, you're up.
I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna knock on the tent, and I'll be like, Tater, bye. Say something, bye.
There is no reply.
Can I open the tent?
Can indeed.
I opened the tent.
Invade my privacy.
Tater is not there.
Dun dun dun. Can I roll insight to see if I put 1 and 1 together? If I'm actually any good at math?
Yeah, give me an insight.
Yeah. All right, cool.
With disadvantage. because it's
With disadvantage?
No.
All right. I got 17. I'll roll disadvantage if you want. 17 plus 4, because my
No,
insight's 4.
you put 2 and 2 together here. So you've
Randolph
whatever
can
you
fucking
worked
math,
out, you
guys.
worked out.
He's got good intelligence.
seen
It's all
some
he's
shit,
fucking
man.
got, okay? Did our friend Tater by any chance get bit by any one of them there were-rats before? Did he?
I was too busy being unconscious to notice.
Fair point.
That was before you were unconscious.
Yeah,
Oh.
right at the start.
Well, can I do a history check then before I answer?
This might be a little bit of a pickle.
That
but,
is a 14 plus 2. That's a 16 for the history check to see if I actually remember if he was
Yeah,
bitten.
you do remember. Oh, thanks. Chili Tots. You do remember Tater getting bitten by a were-rat.
I think that there, guys, is our friend Tater. I think he,
Dun dun dun! Wait, I have the sound for that.
spoiler alert.
Have you actually got the sound for that?
I love it. I want it. Do it.
Ooh. In the minor key.
And then there's the
I didn't mean to click that one.
That's part of the sound effect. We need to delete that part.
I'm going to try use my rope to tie him up.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
I'm good at sleight of hand as well. I don't fucking need it. That's a 19. I'm a sleight of hands plus 6. Have you got to do the rest of the campaign in that voice now?
At nighttime, guys.
Alright, Tater.
Only at night.
As the were-rat, you're now able to you're kind of taking control of yourself at the moment.
So you might want to be not throwing your money into the well anymore and possibly saving it up until we find a priest or something like that to, help you.
He just tried to kill me. I'm not sure he's of sound mind for a conversation.
I thought you said that he became more himself and is able to communicate like himself, no?
Well, he's taking control, but Tater just made some random sounds.
Oh, I assumed that he was speaking to us.
You didn't tell me that I could speak the same language because I wasn't speaking.
No, you can speak common.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, guys, this has been a problem for a little while. I don't know if you remember when we fought them. I had gotten bitten, and I knew this was a possibility.
Like an AA meeting. Hi guys, I'm Taylor and I'm the were-rat.
My name's Grandolph, and I had a particularly bad case of the shits in a Springs before.
Oh, I don't think that this compares.
Right, so going back to the actual campaign rather than him shitting in a spring. So, are you still, because obviously you said that the were-rat was kind of out of it and didn't really know what he was doing. Obviously Mateo's now in control, but is the were-rat still, like Mateo as a were-rat, is that still very much, doesn't really know what's going on and is acting on instinct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is Mateo's turn, so...
Less instinct than before. Now that you've restrained him, his senses are coming back.
Well, I didn't think we'd get this far in our relationship this quickly, but I suppose I should let you know my safe word is agave.
Is that in character?
Yes.
You said no.
Well, I mean, if you wanted me to tie you up, you only had to fucking ask.
Well, apparently you did without my asking, but I guess this works too.
If I untie you, are you going to try and kill me again?
Why,
Off on untying him just in case, by.
Am I aware of my previous actions while I was not in control? I didn't think so. I was like, why would I try and harm you? Wait a minute. This doesn't feel right. Where are my muscles? Balin?
And your voice has
Balin,
changed.
where are my muscles?
I don't know!
So you came at me, by. You seem to be a hairy little rat at the moment. You came at me, by, and you tried to get a bit rowdy with me in some fisticuffs. And then you went at Valen afterwards, and you did the same to him. And he's restrained you now with some bindings, by. You have no recollection of all that's happened. Yes, you got the rat dick.
Is that why I came at you? Oh god.
You are behaving a rat dick.
Why is my rat dick attracted to old men? I don't understand.
Saying you're a rat.
Anytime a curse makes a pun from now on, I think I'm gonna just deduct 1 health point.
From
What, like,
Taylor?
permanently?
from everyone else.
I can't afford that right now, please no.
Do it. No, do it. Curse like another pun.
That was a good one. Come on.
I'm being a rat.
That was really good, because he was.
I'm acting erratic. Come on, please.
Erratically.
It's wordplay at best.
Anyways, you seem to have a wee little problem after you've been bit by one of those little rat folks, the were rats.
Oh yes, that I can tell. Aren't you a cleric? Can't you do something?
No.
Well, that's a cleric.
I don't have enough levels into cleric by.
This is a bit more than a common cold.
Yes, this is a
bit
little
meta.
more than. I know, right? No,
I'm
it's,
not a high enough level, boy.
What's a level?
I need those level 3 spells by. No, but I don't have. I'm not aware of the type of magic that can cure this myself. Something I still have to learn on me travels by. We would probably need to find some form of higher cleric or priest by to be able to cure this off of you. I'd imagine.
I'd say that should be our next priority.
I'd keep that pocket change close to you instead of tossing it in a fucking well, by.
For what it's worth, I'm not untying you until you've gone back to normal. I'm going to pick him up and just try and put him in his tent.
I think that's
Athletics check.
That is a 15
And what makes me
plus
think that me
3.
putting the money in the well didn't keep me normal for this
18.
long?
So you do manage to lift Potato and plunk him back in his tent.
That's probably best by, and also we should probably invest in a few, maybe chains or something like that by, just to make sure that at night times he's locked up. I'll have to take some watches and you'll have to take some watches until all of this is fixed by.
I'm sure we can find some manacles somewhere.
Aye, because obviously we can't leave him to take some watches now, you know. Although there is the problem, if shit occurs by, then we can't really call him for help either by, can we?
I mean, we could just let a were-rat loose on someone.
Yes, on ourselves as well by.
Oh, well, we ran away.
Oh yeah, sure, we'll just let him go off and do his own fucking thing, and we'll just go off and do our own fucking thing, yeah? By.
He'll
That's a
come-
great idea.
Here's an
I'm sure he'll come back in the morning like a house cat.
healer.
All right. What's the plan? You guys getting back to your rests?
I'll take first watch, god damn it, by. I'll finish first watch, and then, how much of a watch did I get in, by the way?
You were a couple hours in, so
A couple hours, so I did get to learn a spell at least anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
'cause,
What spell? You
Hold person! I didn't know if I didn't know if I had enough time to learn it yet, but yeah, so
now you've learned the whole person. Yeah.
I had my eye on that one for a wee bit, like, and I've been like foaming at the teeth, like, just come on, I want that spell.
Alright.
Right, so you, and so does Vela need a full 6 again, or is 2 knocked off of his time?
We'll count it in total. So you're all rested up by the morning here.
And on this
Hey.
special occasion, can I learn a second spell by any chance?
No.
No. Oh, okay. That's all right.
All right. So you all wake up. The bell on your watch goes with no issues.
Awesome.
Tato, you have returned to your glorious original form.
Great. I want to use my muscles to break out of the rope.
No, I
Yeah,
want
all
to
right.
keep that rope.
Give me a strength check then. Go strength save.
Hell yeah. Strength save or strength check?
Give me a save.
Alright. 14.
Nice. You managed to you break out the ropes without kind of tearing the ropes. You kind of like push so hard that it loosens the knot enough for the ropes to fall off.
I was just about to say you owe Valen about 10, 14 gold or something
How
like
do
that.
will that have cured my poison state as well?
Yes, yeah, you're no longer poisoned.
How do I take that marker off my character, or do you have to do that? Oh, there we go.
That's
Thank you.
So hello.
Is it cat?
He's been up there the whole time.
I know, but he just put his paw on my shoulder like.
Oh,
I see you.
Father.
as you guys wake up, you notice that a lot of the echoes have now moved. There are different echoes around. The ghosts are still wandering around, and the wisps are still floating around. But the echoes that were once there are no longer there. So the little echo of Tata has gone.
Oh, it looks like we have to look around from the start again, by. It'll be a quicker trip this time, though, yeah?
Well, at least if we run into any trouble, I feel a little stronger now.
Aye, bye. Tater, you feeling a wee bit better now? More your half-orcish self, bye?
Off the rope at Grendal's feet. Does that answer your question?
It's not my rope, bye. But yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I picked up from the rope and I got up the stairs then.
I see the rope on the floor, I pick it up, I'm just like, well, I appreciate the fact that you at least kept it in one piece. And I'll bundle it back into my pack.
I think it might be a good idea, guys, if we all stick together now as well. Just recent events, obviously, that have transpired. We don't know what's in the rest of these buildings as well, guys, yeah?
I think that's a good shout.
Anything else here?
But I wasn't shouting, by. But okay.
It's a figure of speech, Grandad. I'll teach it to you someday.
Hi,
Well,
bye.
we only have one house
Everybody
left.
loses 1 HP.
We only have one house left to
Not a
search,
plan.
so I don't know about
fair.
you, but I reckon it's a good shout we start there.
Hi, bye. You lead the way, bye.
And we are going to head towards that house, Nathaniel.
Cool. So as you
Second.
as you go past the orc at the door here,
Okay.
you recognize it as Tata's cousin again, the one that you met in the forest.
Yeah.
And you can see him entering. The door is already smashed through after obviously you put together that Tata had already smashed that door. And you can see him sort of peering around into the room that Carrie was in, that you saw her in. There's just a
Okay,
ghost.
well then, before crossing the road then, having seen that, I'm going to take a step into this room and see if the echo of Kerry is still there, if it's changed form, or if it's just an empty room.
It is an empty room.
Okay.
Tata,
know.
you now also see your cousin at the door here as well. I see you also now recognized your cousin at the door.
History check.
What, see if you know your own
If you tell
cousin?
me it's my cousin, that's fine. Imagine I've seen him within 48 hours. Actually, you know what? With a keen mind, I remember every single detail of things, so I don't need to do that shit.
Yes,
Well,
you do.
I
You do
forgot
remember
that.
your cousin. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I named him. Oh, did I give you his name? It was Spud.
Spud.
Spud, because he
Oh,
was named
Spud,
after. He was named after Tata the Brilliant. Yeah, and you remember clearing this house, but you don't remember Spud going in after you left.
Oh well.
So who's to know what
Onward
he did
then.
inside?
And now cross the road. See what this one's doing. Well,
Well, there's
obviously
this one here as well.
look at the other ones as we go, yeah.
Yeah. So the one you've got there, he's got the arm and the leg of a child, and it's kind of splitting the child in half above him.
Oh, right.
The one at the door here, he's dragging behind him two adults by their feet, and you can see their faces are kind of like burnt, and there's fire on them at the moment, and you gather that he's dragging them out through a fire.
Okay. That lasagna looked crisp. And sorry. And into the house.
And now I'm hungry for lasagna. Gershi.
So, investigating the place, yeah?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll investigate for the same things as yesterday as well, because we haven't been in
Yeah.
here, the top one, so.
Both of you give me investigation. All three of you give me investigations, please.
Uh,
Oh, I was just keeping
17
I'll
plus
just- I
5.
guess.
Mine's a 15 with my modifier attached.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got this many.
Everything in here is either burnt, crushed, or just been looted previously.
We don't leave much behind.
And there we go. And then, yeah, just keep proceeding in like a clockwise route around the village, just analysing shit as we go.
Yeah. So there's no more echoes kind of around this side at the moment. But as you get back to the northernmost part of the map, you see Tater standing in front of the orc with the scar across his eye. Tater, you recognize this orc as your father. The others, you see Tater sort of axe down, standing defiantly in front of his father. And Valen,
But
you
Daddy, I don't want to do this anymore.
you notice an echo of Carrie hiding behind the wall, or just about kind of moving away from the wall, moving north.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Tater first. I'm gonna sort of like tennis between him and the Echo, and be like, "Friend of yours?
Dad, actually.
That's your father."
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is
Papa
there
Tot.
I would say, is there a name to go along with your father?
You did give me a name.
Do we want to know? Is it also potato
No, I was thinking
related?
Papas is funnier. No, I was thinking Papas is funnier because that's just potatoes in Spanish.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Yeah, Papas.
Le papa.
go for it.
That's
yeah.
it, guys. You've just seen a live law change to our universe.
Hey, it was never established.
No,
It
this
was.
is the official new. Yeah, this is a new 5e that works for Hispanic.
We're allowed to change until it's said in game. It's allowed to be changed.
Papas. I was about to say Mama y Papas.
Dude, this whole session
don't mind
just
me, I'm
been
slowly losing
shit
my
jokes
mind.
and puns, hasn't it?
To be fair, mine are memes, not puns.
That's fair. I'm gonna start walking over to inspect the Echo with Kerry and get a better look on it and see if there's any signs of. See if I can get a better idea of what direction she was heading in.
Yeah, so she's the difference is now is that she's got a sword in her hand,
Yeah.
which has got blood on it, and she's kind of going north back towards the Treeboard Trail where you came from.
Okay. She always did find herself in trouble. Tater, do you remember any of
Yes.
your clan falling during this raid?
Hmm. Go ahead. No, I remember nothing.
He remembers. He remembers anything he did. He was. Yeah. You were kind of very. You remember like your part in this battle because you hated it, because of how you felt about this battle and how you felt afterwards. You weren't paying attention to what anyone else was doing. That's why you didn't notice your cousin going into the house that you had already raided. You didn't notice anyone dying because you were solely focused on how you felt in this moment.
Raylan, when you've been in war, everything else kind of drowns out. You focus on what's in front of you, the blood that's on your axe, and nothing else.
Fingers crossed I never have to be in any sort of situation like this. Starting to see why you said you walked
Only
away.
a matter of time. War is inevitable.
I thought you were about to say war never changes.
I was going for the nuke, but I forgot the second part. No, I was just going to do the mix of that and then Thanos of I am inevitable.
Explore this last house.
Oh, we didn't do this one properly. We only like fought the spider and fucked off as well.
Did we not actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Another
We,
one.
No,
we told Nate that we
we-
went round and he sort of skipped over it. He said we didn't see anything, and then we got.
Yeah, we checked
we got to
this
here.
one, and then this is the one that had the spider in it, and that's
Yeah.
the only one we haven't checked then.
You're fine to. Yes. The investigation checks would have accounted.
Yeah, it was kind of insinuated that there was nothing in there, and kind of
Yeah,
implied.
there's not going to be anything in any of them, to be honest. So.
What's in this one then? Anything in this one, or just the
Unless there's
ghost?
nothing else.
No, nothing else in any of them.
Right, boys.
There's nothing else. Perhaps we should
Yeah, I
continue on
don't.
a mission.
Tater, you appear to have gathered an audience.
Indeed.
That or they like dogs by.
I think we may have overstayed our welcome.
Who
I think it's
doesn't
time
like
we
dogs?
leave.
So, Tata, you notice that all the ghosts are currently staring at you, lifeless, with no emotion on their face, but they are staring at you.
Who wouldn't be? Am I right? That was my main goal, was to break Yorkie just a little bit.
And Barker starts kind of like cowering a bit behind you.
There, Bacchus. Ghosts can't hurt you. Are you gents ready to go? Or should we just keep letting them gather?
I did say we've overstayed our welcome and perhaps we should leave.
Then lead us.
Okay. Back to the tree ball trail then. Let's go. Head north.
Are you not going to the place that Hogwarts told you about?
Yeah, we have to go to where
That's-
Hogwarts telling us to go.
I thought that
here we're
was
on.
back onto the tree ball trail and then further on. Isn't
That'll be
it?
where your
Big
quest
map,
is.
please.
Give me a little history check there, Yoki.
I thought we had to go back onto the tree ball trail and
I
keep
have
going.
in mind, I remember.
That is a 12 plus history, did you say? Plus 2, 14.
You remember Hogwarts telling you about a shrine in Coneybury that was supposed to be where the townspeople kept their gold. To the south of Coneybury.
To the south.
Aye, bye. The gold.
But I'm not going to say where you want to go. I should remind you of that part. You guys can go back to the Chippewa Trail if you want.
I do like gold.
No, I remembered where that. I remembered
Yeah,
about
you do
that, and
remember
yeah, and I was like,
Do you think, boys, do you think the ghosts would be angry if we took all their gold before we left?
If you want to go for it, go for it. I will support
think-
your decision. I'll keep them here.
I think the ghosts seem to be more attracted to a certain half orc rather than to gold in a well. To be honest.
So, we leave him to draw their attention and we go get the gold and come back for him? Is that what you're suggesting right now?
Well,
In
they're
that
here
case, take
for.
Bacchus with you.
If they turn
They're here-
hostile, that's a lot of attention.
I
I
feel.
like it. 10 check.
I feel like perhaps they're waiting for something by.
Well, if you're happy to keep them busy, Tater, we'll go see if we can find this gold.
Yes, go Bacchus. Go with them.
And we'll start
Nice.
heading. We'll start heading south, just
Through-
watching the Tater fan club form behind us.
Aye, bye.
Alright.
Not that coming, Barkus. No.
South we go.
No,
Alright.
he only pisses on the north side trees, bushes.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we know where north is.
That's not real.
In the party, we love to see it.
Yeah, after we just said don't do that.
Hey, I give you every opportunity to not hang around with the ghosts.
Yeah, and you were like, "Go, leave me. I want sandwich."
If it makes your job easier, then go.
It might not though. We'll find out.
Okay, well then you figure it out. Figure it out.
Alright. I just need to set up the next bit real quick because it's not as set up as I thought it would be.
Fine. Do you want to take a quick BRB while you set it up?
Oh, that's okay. It won't take me too long.
I am just gonna knit for a wee whilst you do so.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll take a 2 minutes, and if you want to quickly grab.
Everyone got a pee. We'll be back in a second.
Bye.
We're back.
All right, so you guys head further south. It's not too far, but everything kind of lightens up as you go.
Oh yay!
It's sort of like you stepped out of a kind of like a bubble of sadness, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so a ruin stands in the middle of a vast field north of the rocky foothills of the Sword Mountains.
Yep.
An old stone temple with a belfry jutting out from its peaked roof is enclosed by stone walls, many sections of which have collapsed. The trail ends at a crumbling gatehouse, the doors to which were sundered long ago. 3 of the 4 towers that once stood at the corners of the outer walls have collapsed. Only the northeast tower remains, and a guard stands on top of it, which is this one here.
Okay, 1 sec. Drag that so the people at home can see.
So we'll say you're like a bit further up at the moment off of the map.
Does he notice us coming?
At the moment, he hasn't.
Okay.
I think we should.
From here, can we tell that? Because obviously we can see on the map he's an orc, but can our characters from where they are tell what he is, or can they just see a humanoid?
Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie, I will do. That is
Bye.
a 12 plus. My bloody character sheet's turned off.
His is already better than
plus
mine.
2, so 14.
I got a 10.
Yeah, you can Valen, you can see that it's an orc on top of the tower.
So, Grandad, it would appear this place has been taken over by orcs.
Would you like to give me a history check, just real quick, just for
History. That got caught on my vape. 1 sec.
I'm Grandolph. You go ahead and give me 1 too, please.
That is a
19
natural
plus
20.
5.
Nice. You do seem to remember the were-rats telling you that their place was taken over by orcs, and they kicked them out of their house.
Oh, it's this place.
Remember that bit, the Coneyberry. and then Hogwarts told you that the were-rats were in Coneyberry, or they used to be, and then you got to Coneyberry and there was no were-rats there, and you figured out that. Do you remember that?
I think we probably should go back and get our beefy boy. This might be a bit of a task. These lads in here now, apparently they evicted those were-rats, I think. And those were-rats were quite the challenge, if you remember by.
As Grandolph is speaking to me, I've got my ink and parchment out of my thing, and I'm writing a note saying, "We need you." And I'm gonna tuck it into, like, I'm gonna try and find a way to get it onto Barker so it won't fall off, because obviously I know he's not wearing a collar. I was about to say I took it into his collar, then remembered currently Mateo's wearing it.
Yeah.
Can I just use a sending stone?
Oh yeah, you could. What's the range on the sending stone?
I was wondering if you remembered that. I was like,
I keep forgetting we have it. Well, I don't have it, so I don't need to remember that it's there. What's the range on a sending stone?
Not a lot.
I thought it was unlimited. I was playing it was unlimited.
You send it as far as you want. Is it like as long as you're in the same plane of existence?
Sending stone.
Of any distance, as even different planes. So yeah. So the sending stone's fine.
Yeah, so I'll just send a message
to.
Yeah, I'll send a message to Taylor. I'll just say, we need you. Come this way, and I'll prompt to Valen that we should back a bit of a distance away from the castle and just maybe hide a little bit. and watch the path for Tater.
I second that decision.
So, give me a second. I want to see if I can find the sound I want to find. I figured it would be.
Actually,
That's okay. I'll describe what happened. Like, my sending stone.
actually, Grandolph,
Bye.
let's head back and get him in person. I have a plan.
Bye.
It might not work, but I want to give it a go.
Bye.
Oh, I was just gonna.
Okay, before you do,
You're gonna like my idea, Tater, if I can do it. Don't worry.
We're gonna come back, and Tater is gonna be possessed by 40 ghost spirits, and he's gonna have all 40 personalities and his own.
I can't find the sound, but
Hey, you.
as Grandolph sends the message on the sending stone and you're about to leave, you hear and the orc
Sound cancelling on that was perfect.
Yeah, sorry. I can't find the sound for it, but the orc has blown a horn across the courtyard.
Not quite that one, no.
Not quite that one, no. The only one I have here is this.
How did it get worse?
Or this.
Please stop with the quacking.
So
I found it, Doug.
I've got to edit this shit. Stop.
Right. So the orc sounds a horn across the courtyard, and some giant rumbles as a lot of footsteps approach you. Big
You
ones.
better run, boy.
I'm gonna put that there, and you hear some things tracking. Tater.
Mm-hmm.
As you are surrounded by the ghosts, they stare at you for a while, sort of just emotionless looking at you. Then they become immensely angry. Their faces twist and contort in anger, and their hands reach out to you as if they mean to kill you. And that's all we got time for, guys. We'll catch up with
wait. I am Papa's heir, and I bid you stand with me, for the time has come to fulfill your oath.
You and me have gone the same way with our plans.
I actually thought that this was as well, you know?
That's why as soon as I said, let's go back, I was like, I've got a fucking plan. The fuck was that?
So
Yay!
that is the end of today's session. We'll find out what happens to you guys in the party split tomorrow. And
Spoiler alert.
tomorrow, next week, sorry. We'll get the thing. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for being here. Hopefully these guys survive next week, because the party split and they've been caught.
No chance. No
Fingers crossed. I'm teleporting and running.
I'm out. See you later, Valen.
Yep. Valen, come on, hurry up, run.
If there's anyone who can talk his way out of this situation,
It's not Valen.
it's not me. But I'll give it. I'll give it a go.
Use all of that movement. All of that movement, Valen.
No, thank you again for another great session, Nate.
No problem at all.
Thanks again,
Thank
Nick.
you.
Thanks again, guys.
Thank you, everyone
Thanks
at home.
everybody for watching.